NASCAR is making a major change to its championship venue strategy, moving away from Phoenix Raceway after 2025. According to multiple reports, Homestead-Miami Speedway will host the championship weekend in 2026, marking a significant return to a fan-favorite track. The Athletic's Jordan Bianchi broke this story on April 21, 2025, citing multiple sources who weren't authorized to speak publicly. The announcement is tentatively planned for the coming weeks, but the details are already sending shockwaves through the racing community. Let's dive into what this means for NASCAR, the tracks involved, and most importantly, the racing we'll see in future championship events. To understand why this announcement is such a big deal, we need to look at the history of NASCAR's championship venues. Homestead-Miami Speedway was the long-standing host of NASCAR's championship weekend from 2002 through 2019. For 18 consecutive years, the 1.5-mile track in South Florida crowned champions in all three national series: Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks. During this period, Homestead became synonymous with championship-deciding races. The track hosted title races under multiple formats, including the traditional point system, the original chase playoff format, and the elimination playoff format implemented in 2014. In 2020, NASCAR made the decision to move the championship to Phoenix Raceway. This shift coincided with significant renovations at the Arizona track, making it a more commercially viable venue with improved fan amenities. Phoenix has hosted the championship races for 5 seasons now, with 2025 set to be its 6th and final consecutive year as the championship host. According to the reports, Homestead-Miami Speedway will host all 3 National Series championships in 2026, the Cup Series, Xfinity Series, and Truck Series. This marks a return to the venue that many drivers and fans consider one of the best tracks on the entire NASCAR schedule. What makes this even more interesting is that the move to Homestead is reportedly just for the 2026 season. NASCAR has bigger plans beyond that single year, implementing a rotation strategy that will see different tracks host the championship races in subsequent years. Phoenix Raceway's track, President Latasha Causey was careful not to confirm the reports when speaking to 12 News, stating, "Honestly, the 2026 schedule hasn't been released yet. It's still a work in progress. The championship is here in 2025, and what we do know is that we'll be looking forward to no matter what race we have in 2026, we'll be looking forward to 2 of them." NASCAR itself issued a statement that neither confirmed nor denied the reports. NASCAR Championship Weekend is a marquee end-of-season event that annually attracts interest from many markets. The 2026 NASCAR schedule is still in development, but we look forward to sharing the finalized details in the future. The most groundbreaking aspect of this announcement isn't just the return to Homestead, but what comes after. According to Bianchi's sources, NASCAR will select a different track for championship weekend in 2027, beginning a rotation in which a different venue is chosen each year. This rotation system will include both Homestead and Phoenix, along with potentially other suitable tracks. Names like Charlotte Motor Speedway, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and Darlington Raceway have been mentioned as logical candidates for future championship weekends. The rotation strategy addresses several key concerns. It prevents any single track from becoming stale as the championship venue. It allows multiple markets to benefit from hosting NASCAR's premier weekend. It creates fresh excitement each year with different track characteristics affecting championship outcomes. It gives fans in different regions the opportunity to attend championship events. This approach marks a significant shift in NASCAR's philosophy regarding its championship weekend, moving from stability to variety in a bid to keep the product fresh and engaging. One of the biggest questions is, why return to Homestead after 6 years at Phoenix? The answer largely comes down to the quality of racing the track produces. Homestead-Miami Speedway is widely regarded as one of the best tracks on the NASCAR schedule for competitive racing. The 1.5-mile intermediate oval features progressive banking in its corners that allows for multi-groove racing, meaning drivers can find different lines around the track. This creates opportunities for passing and strategy that simply aren't available at many other venues. Joe Gibbs racing driver and 23XI Racing co-owner Denny Hamlin explained it perfectly last month. I would certainly like to see Homestead play a bigger factor in our championship, whether it's in the playoffs, just a part of the championship race or round or whatever it might be. I'd like to see it be a part of that as, like we just talked about, the driver makes a bigger difference at this track compared to the car. Tire wear at Homestead is another factor that creates compelling racing. As tires degrade over the course of a fuel run, drivers must manage their equipment, creating additional strategic elements and opportunities for those who conserve their tires to make late race passes. Phoenix, while a quality facility with excellent amenities, has faced criticism for less compelling on-track action, particularly with the next-gen car. NASCAR has raced at Phoenix for the championship every season since 2020. It has started to become a race that many do not look forward to. Most of that has to do with how the next-gen car races on shorter, narrower tracks. Moving a championship event isn't as simple as just picking a preferred track. There are significant financial and logistical factors at play, and these have been part of the Homestead discussions. According to Bianchi's report, previous attempts to return the championship to Homestead were scuppered by a lack of financial support for the event. However, NASCAR has now decided that, despite the current lack of financial commitment from the local community, it is in the sport's best interest for Homestead to host Championship Weekend, with NASCAR covering the necessary expenses to ensure the event is a success. Homestead track president Guillermo Santa Cruz has been working behind the scenes with NASCAR, elected county and city officials, the state of Florida, and the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau to try to secure financial support. Homestead Vice Mayor Sean Fletcher highlighted the economic importance, stating that the track hosting Championship Weekend provides an estimated $350 million economic boost to the area. Fletcher said, "It's really a big deal for the city of Homestead. I think it's the perfect race for the drivers. They love the track. It's really a driver's racetrack, and that's a great time of year to be in South Florida." Weather also plays a significant role in scheduling the championship. With NASCAR's season ending in November, venues must be in locations where cold weather is unlikely to interfere with racing. This limits the options to tracks in southern states, with Florida, Arizona, and Nevada being ideal candidates due to their warm climates in late fall. With Homestead taking the championship race in 2026, what does this mean for Phoenix Raceway? The good news for Arizona race fans is that Phoenix will continue to have 2 races on the NASCAR schedule each season. The Athletic reports that Phoenix is expected to be included in this rotation of championship venues, meaning the track will likely host the finale again in a future year. Additionally, Phoenix Raceway has been quite successful with its races. As track president Latasha Causey pointed out, "We have been successful in every championship race that we have had, and to be honest, we have been successful in all the races that we've had at Phoenix Raceway. We continuously sell out, and so, no matter what, our commitment to Phoenix, whether we have the championship, a playoff race, no matter what we have, remains the same." The question now is where Phoenix's second date will fall on the 2026 schedule. Before becoming the championship venue in 2020, Phoenix held its second race of the year in the penultimate round of the playoffs, serving as the elimination race for the round of 8 from 2014 to 2019. It's possible the track could return to this role. The reported move back to Homestead for Championship Weekend has generated positive reactions from drivers and industry insiders. Denny Hamlin's comments about wanting to see Homestead play a bigger role in the championship reflect a sentiment shared by many drivers who appreciate the track's characteristics. Homestead track president Guillermo Santa Cruz has been hoping for this outcome, stating last month, "It's definitely something I want to see happen, and I'm hopeful in the not-too-distant future the championship will come back." According to one report, fans, media members, and drivers alike are elated with the change. The only gripe many will have is that it didn't happen sooner.